rated R. It was supposed to be PG-13, kids. It was never intended to be rated R. But Warner Brothers, like they always do, they're like, oh my god, it's rated R. Let's make this fucking movie rated R. But the stuff we have is not rated R. Go back and reshoot it. We want this movie to be rated R. Done so. That's one of my biggest lows. Alright? And my other biggest low is the script, dialogue, and characterization of every single character. I need a drink. I just do. Alright? I just do. This is why Marvel, the MCU, is whipping your ass, Warner Brothers. Okay? This is why. Yep, Black Canary. You don't give her a proper... Who the fuck is Black Canary? I mean, comic book fans, okay? We know who Black Canary, we know some of these characters, okay? We know who Black Mask is, we know who this character is, we know who this character is, okay? But the average Joe does not. That's why the MCU is whipping your ass. Captain America 2, Captain America 2 Winter Soldier, right? You get a reference of Doctor Strange. And then you get more references of this character. And everyone's like, ooh, what's this character? Ooh, what's this character? And then they go into more, and you're like, ooh. And then when they finally introduce this character, not only does the hardcore comic book fans know exactly who this character is, by this time, the average Joes know exactly who Doctor Strange is. The average Joe fan does not know who Black Canary is. Why should they get invested in these characters if you don't take the time, Warner Brothers, to properly introduce them? This is why I'm sorry, I'm going on tangent, but this is why the MCU Marvel is kicking your fucking ass because of this alone. Black Canary, we don't see her use her power. We see one time using her powers. One time. One fucking frigging time. God damn it, Warner Brothers. God fucking damn it. You don't take the time to introduce the Black Mask character properly. You don't. You don't. So why get Ewan McGregor? That's another thing. Why get this character? Why bring this actor in? This top tier level actor to play a character that we're never going to see again. We're never going to see him. Why bring in top tier level actor to bring in to have him play this role in a character that we're never going to see again? We're never going to. I'm sad for casual fans that don't know who the actual Black Mask character is, because he's fucking mental, dude. He's mental. Part 2. They shoved this transgender storyline down our throat. And listen, I'm not opposed to doing that. I'm not proposing. I'm not on the side of you shouldn't have transgender characters anywhere. But if you're going to do this, set it up properly. Set it up where it makes sense in the contextual world. All they did in part 1 is have some scenes with her. And that's it. Okay? In season 2, they really forced this storyline down our throat, where it didn't make any sense because she wasn't one of the main characters at all. She was a C-level character, in my opinion. Now, you may feel different. That is totally okay. All this stuff is so subjective. But in my opinion, she was a C-level character. But the showrunners forced this down our throat where it didn't make any sense. And I was like, okay, fine, it happened. I want to see where they're going with this next. Where are they going with this next? Guess where they go with it in season 3? Absolutely fucking nowhere. Absolutely fucking nowhere. Now, listen, okay? If you're gay, if you're transsexual in high school, anyone will tell you it is very difficult. It is very hard to come out in high school. Many people commit suicide. It is not a laughing matter. It is not a laughing matter. Okay? And for them to do this to Theo, be like, let's not even talk about. No. You did it. This is happening. You have to do this now. You have to do this storyline. Okay? You can't just be like, Theo is a guy, we don't talk about that. But no, you can't fucking do that. You have no choice but to go with this storyline now. You have no choice but to go with this fucking story now. Okay? And they didn't. And that makes it even more egregious that they didn't. Because when you introduce a storyline, you have no opportunity to be like, okay, let's run it. No, you can't. You have to run with it. You have to run with it. But since they put themselves in the box, since they shoved this storyline, which just make no sense to begin with, because this is a storyline all about demons and witches, since they introduced a storyline which would make no sense, you have to run with it. You have to run with it. You can't just fucking ignore it. You can't just fucking ignore the storyline. Because guess what, Netflix? Guess what? I'm pissed, man. Guess what? Gay kids, transsexual kids are just coming out. They die. These are murders that are happening in school. These are things that are happening. And for you to be like, shh, is very damning. It's very damning. All right? So, I pray that Netflix gets a showrunner, because the showrunner they have now does not know what he or she is fucking doing. Because when you introduce this storyline, like I said, when you introduce a storyline and you put it out there, you have to run with it. You can't just hide behind it. Because guess what? Homosexual kids and transsexual kids, they can't run from it. They can't run from it. This is a thing that they have to deal with in everyday society. Kids are committing suicide. This is so bad. This is so bad, Netflix. I do not think you know how bad this is. All right? This is awful and wrong. Okay? So fix it. Get a new showrunner, because this showrunner does not know what he or she is doing. Okay? Switching gay characters straight, hiding storylines away with transsexual characters is not okay. It's not okay.